Coached Off the Couch, inspiring you to get up and get active. Sponsored by Healthier Scotland in association with the Daily Record.
The Commonwealth Games are coming to Scotland in 2 years' time, and there's never been a better time for Scots to get fit.
We've enlisted some of the nation's top athletes who'll challenge and inspire a group of typical Scots to get fit by discovering a new love for sport and fitness. And to generally feel better about themselves. Each week, these champions will introduce our volunteers to 3 new and exciting challenges and give them some friendly guidance on their journey to a fitter, healthier lifestyle.
Go! Go, 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 go!
That's it! It's easy when you know how, isn't it?
For some, it may be an uphill struggle.
My nails are going to ping off.
And others might find a talent they never knew they had.
Let me give you a hug.
So join us for the laugh, sweat and tears as we coach Scotland off the couch. This week on Coached Off the Couch, we're in West Lothian with a couple who are looking for a sport or activity that'll take them off the sofa and get them fit.
Billy and Louise Steen are in their mid-40s and both work full-time in Livingston. Billy is an IT engineer with Sky. Louise is an admin support worker. They've been together for more than 30 years. And now that daughter Danielle has left home to go to university, they've decided to change their locks. Lifestyle. Sorry, Danielle. To help Billy and Louise make that change, we're going to introduce them to 3 different sports and activities. We'll reveal 2 of them in advance, and the third, the wild card, will come as a complete surprise.
It's your favourite!
With their silver wedding anniversary coming up, Louise was obviously a child bride. They're treating themselves to the honeymoon they never had by going to Cuba. But they're very self-conscious about their weight.
I'd like to go on holiday and actually be able to take your sundress off and have a bikini on and feel relaxed and not, oh, call Greenpeace, here comes the whales.
For the past few years, Louise has been stuck on the couch because of a very painful back injury and has been taking up to 16 painkillers every day to relieve the ache. And there's an added, more pressing incentive to change.
I do have dangerously high levels of cholesterol. On my mum's side, not many women make it past 50, and that means I'd only have 6 years to go. I want to stick around, so I've got to put in the work.
I need her to be here for a long time, and if she keeps eating chocolate the way she's eating chocolate, she's not going to be here for the next 30 or 40 years, so it does concern me.
Being a bit out of shape and carrying a few extra pounds wasn't always the norm for Billy and Louise, and hidden away, rusting in a lock-up garage, lies the proof. It's time to get these ex-cyclists back in the saddle and out into the beautiful Pentland Hills south of Edinburgh. We've set them a pretty serious challenge. It may only be a 5-mile route, but the first half is almost all uphill. Billy's been looking forward to it, but Louise isn't so sure. And surely it's too late to buy a tandem.
Going cycling today. Can't say I'm very keen, it's very hot. Going to be all sweaty, very attractive look, but hey, give it a bash.
No tandems, no backies, but you're not on your own, Louise. We've enlisted the help of local boxing superstar Alex Arthur, and you'll get some expert advice from a Scottish mountain bike champion, Katie Winton. Edinburgh's amazing Alex Arthur is one of the best boxers Scotland has ever produced. He's a former British, Commonwealth and World Super Featherweight champion. He's also a bit of a fitness fanatic and a big fan of cycling. Providing the biking expertise on our 5-mile trek is 18-year-old Katie Winton from Peebles. She's a Scottish cyclocross champion and one of our big hopes for a medal at the 2014 Commonwealth Games. For Billy, this is just like old times, and having heard rumours of a pub being up there, he's keen to reach the top as fast as he possibly can. But Louise's worst fears about this challenge are soon realised. Her basic fitness level isn't enough to get her up the hill all in one go. But as Katie says, getting fit is a long-term goal, and there's more than one way to climb a hill. They're not called push bikes for nothing.
It's all about marginal gains, and if you can be working a bit harder, then you know you're going to end up faster and fitter. It's going to be worth it in the end.
Cycling is one of the best and most enjoyable ways to get fit, lose weight and reduce stress. A vigorous hour on a bike can burn up to 600 calories, and the low-impact nature of cycling means it's easier on your joints than many other aerobic activities. It's been a hard slog, but Billy's achieved his goal and reached the summit first. But gutted that there is no pub, he's come back down the hill to help the love of his life take her mind off her own climb to the top. Billy and Louise really want to lose weight, so as someone who's had to keep an eye on the scales throughout his career, Alex gives them some advice, including a warning about eating late in the day.
As the night goes on, you don't need as much energy food in your diet because you're not going to use it, you're not going to burn it off.
Yeah.
So your body is an unbelievable machine. It'll transport any energy food that you've taken in that you're not going to burn, and it'll just store it as fat.
What Alex means by energy foods are things like rice and pasta, and how much you eat is as important as when you eat. And remember, just 2 or 3 tablespoons makes up 1 portion. While Billy and Louise get some tips from Alex, I get the chance to find out about Katie's hopes for the 2014 Commonwealth Games.
Katie, most kids play on bikes and mess around on bikes, but when did you realise that you were competition standard?
When I started racing and started winning. You know, this year's about learning and developing as an athlete and keeping my eyes set on my end goal, which is the Commonwealth Games. So, you know, that's where I'm headed. But I know I've got a lot of work to do, but it's going to be worth it in the end.
Does it make it extra special being a Scot trying to get into the Commonwealth Games in Scotland?
Yes, because you're not racing for GB, you're getting to race for Scotland. So, you know, it's a whole different ball game, and I can't wait.
So how was that, Billy?
I found that was really good fun. That was really excellent. It was nice and gentle, but it had some steep bits to it, and yeah, I really enjoyed that. A lovely area of the country. Definitely coming back here again.
How was it, Louise?
It was hard. Yeah, wasn't looking forward to it. The hills, come back, do the hills again, definitely. Thanks, Katie. I'll think of you the next time, but no, really good. Knackered.
Wasn't nearly as bad as she feared. Getting on their bikes for just a couple of hours every week will make a huge difference to their general fitness. And cycling is cheap, accessible, and there are more than 650 miles of dedicated cycle routes in West Lothian alone. To see more from the series and for further helpful tips and advice, and to find out what's available in your area, visit our website at stv.tv/coached. And remember, before you throw yourself into strenuous physical activity, please consult your doctor for advice.
A quick update on the cycling progress. As you can see, when we went out on that cycling day, I really struggled. On the flat, no problem. Came to the hills, no. Been too long since I had any exercise. I really felt it. Bit competitive now in the Steens household because Billy's doing better than me, and we can't have that.
Exercising to lose weight will only work if accompanied by a healthy diet with sensible portion control. But then you knew that already, didn't you, Billy?
My portion control is absolutely horrendous.
Ah, there's a problem.
Pasta was my worst. Never knew how much pasta to actually put in a bowl.
He makes dinner, have like stir fry, pasta, stuff like that. But when I'm on my own, I'm bad for chocolate, sweets.
Well, maybe have a dinner about 7 o'clock. By 8:30, you're going and looking for another snack, a packet of crisps or something else.
I eat chocolate at work when I know I shouldn't be eating chocolate. But Billy's not there to say, you shouldn't be eating it.
Maybe some professional help wouldn't go amiss here. Thankfully, dietitian Natalie Jones is on hand to advise on the do's and don'ts of healthy eating.
Is there anything that you're not happy with that you would like to change?
I need to try and sort out some portion control. Daughter's left numerous years ago and I'm still making meals for the whole family, so I don't really need that.
Cook that same amount, freeze half of it straight away.
Okay.
Eat half, see what happens. It might be that half an hour later you are still hungry. In which case, if you're hungry, you need to eat.
Yeah.
But it might be that actually you weren't.
Yeah.
You think about remember how your daughter was when she was younger. Kids eat and they go and run off.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how we should. And that's because they eat not till they're full, they eat till they're no longer hungry.
Well, that makes sense. Thanks, Natalie. As well as advice on healthy eating and portion control, we've armed Billy and Louise with information on how they can improve their core fitness. And it's all available to you at stv.tv/coached. Having already enjoyed cycling in the Pentland Hills, Billy and Louise are about to be introduced to their second activity in woods not far from their house in Livingston.
We're in the West Lothian Field Archers Hills and Billy and Louise are about to get a masterclass in field archery.
Field archery is a woodland sport that has been described as golf in a forest. Here in West Lothian, there are 28 different targets set out over 5 miles of rough countryside. Being fit is essential, as moving across such terrain before releasing arrows at distances of up to 80 yards isn't for the faint-hearted. As well as the benefits of a 5-mile hike, field archery is also great for developing upper body strength and improving posture.
So we've brought you here, we've got you all kitted up, and by the end of the day, you're going to be this good. Confident?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Coaching on novice archers are 2 world champions, current junior title holder Murray Britton and former senior champion Phil Sutherland. Louise, over to you.
Okay, what I want you to do is 1 finger up, 2 fingers underneath. Hold your arm out. Now I want you to pull, that's it. Push that out and pull that underneath your chin. Right up underneath your chin. Just let it go.
I'm trying.
The hardest bit. Right, go and tell me. Right. The hardest bit is letting go.
Letting it go.
Right up underneath your chin.
Okay.
Right. Let it go.
Oh, she's all a quiver.
You're a star. Can I give you a hug? You're fine.
Tell me what it was like.
I don't know. It was just like, oh, I can finally do it. Because I don't have hand-eye coordination. So when
You didn't think you did?
No, and it twanged. It was like, woohoo! So the poor man got a hug.
But does it fit? Do you know when you've got it right? Is it kind of...
Yeah. It's when he's told you just got to let it go. It's the letting go that's hard.
Metaphor for life.
That's it.
Right. Now the opposite side.
Yep.
Lift everything up, point at the target. Pull it right back to under your chin. Keep pulling, just let it go. Don't worry where they go.
That's cool.
He may have been Bradley Wiggins in the Pentlands, but Billy ain't exactly Robin Hood with the arrows. But Louise, well, she's getting all brave.
Whoa.
Livingston's very own Merida.
This is brilliant. We can't keep up. They absolutely love it. They're just... And also, a little bit of husband-wife competition is always good. Who do you think's better, Ruth?
Me?
Definitely. You said you weren't competitive.
I am now.
I enjoy that. That's really good fun. I love that.
You
I
can
could
see how much better you get, can't you?
Yeah, it's not as if you're getting better quickly, but you can actually see improvements just every little inch and every little bit. It's really good fun. That's really addictive. I really like that.
Is it nice that you've started at the same time as well?
Yes, and we can get competitive as well. It's not that we will ever get competitive.
No. Who's better?
Me, of course. Me.
Yeah, right, Billy. The Scottish Field Archery Association has 10 affiliated clubs from the Borders to the Highlands and offers a taster session to anyone interested in taking up the sport. A 6-week beginner's course costs £30. I think the West Lothian Archers have just gained a couple of new recruits.
So, field archery was a success. While you're still in that sort of euphoric mood, let's see what we've got up our sleeve with the wild card. Who wants to open it?
Ladies.
Okay.
Any ideas?
No. Oh, nothing. It's your favourite.
Salsa dancing.
We knew it was your 25th wedding anniversary and you were off to Cuba, so we thought salsa dancing would prepare you for that? We thought that would be, at least you get there, you'd have a little bit of practice.
Definitely.
Archery, salsa.
Dancing.
That's all you need for Cuba.
Yeah, that'll be really cool actually. I'm looking forward to that.
Of course, you don't have to do formal, organised sport, as simple, everyday activities can also be a great way to improve fitness.
Exercise and read.
But how are they getting on putting our nutritionist Natalie's advice into practice?
What are we having for dinner?
We're having pasta tonight.
Okay, portion size.
Portion size, we're getting there. Having pasta
Will
with...
naturally be impressed with your portion size?
Probably not. Oh dear, that's a lot of meatballs.
What about the garlic bread you're hiding in the oven?
One step at a time.
Wise words indeed, Billy, one step at a time. Hopefully they won't come back to haunt you for your wildcard activity, salsa dancing. Billy and Louise are meeting champion salsa dancer and teacher Alex Delgato. Alex has danced with Shakira, appeared in Sex and the City, and has even given a lesson to Prince Charles. Teaching Billy and Louise should be pretty straightforward, surely.
Salsa is one of the best exercise ever to get fit. It's like for everyday exercise that you do. It's different, the salsa, because salsa also you enjoy and you like it, you know what I mean? You start enjoying it. It's like an addiction, you know? So we're gonna start with bachata first. I want you to close your feet like this, okay? And we're gonna warm up slowly. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Depending on the intensity of the dance, it's reckoned that salsa can burn between 300 and 600 calories an hour. It's great for getting the heart rate up, increasing lung capacity, and building muscle strength.
And then you tap, okay, we're going back. So we go 1, 2, 3, tap, don't talk. You need to do the tap. That's right. Now we're gonna go forward, right?
Seems like Billy wouldn't know an uno from a dos if it bit him on the tris. And his short fuse is burning up quicker than the calories.
Sweaty fat man.
There's no weight, size or age restriction to salsa dancing, and it can help grow confidence and self-esteem. And it's a great way to make new friends, as long as you don't get frustrated. Billy.
You've got it, you just need to remember to do the other thing.
How can dancing be so damn difficult?
I enjoyed it, but I was kind of hiding behind the instructor so he couldn't see me. So poor Billy was getting more and more frustrated, but he didn't see I couldn't go backwards.
After the private lesson, it's time for Billy and Louise to join in a class of fellow beginners. This class costs £6, and if you have the strength, a second class on the same night is another £2. There are approximately 70 salsa classes in every part of the country, with Scots from Dundee to Dununa dos Tres salsaing their way to fitness every week.
Doing the group dancing at the end, it actually all came together for me. It was just the private one, I find it quite frustrating because I couldn't keep up. You know. As soon as it was actually everybody was there, it seemed to all click into place. I wasn't perfect, but you could see how it was actually all following in. It was really good. Yeah, I enjoyed that.
When everybody joins in, it gets exciting, and we're all the same, so everybody just, doesn't matter if you mess it up, you just pick it up and away you go.
So, armed with 3 new activities and a website full of information on fitness, health and well-being, we left Billy and Louise to continue their new regime.
Well, that's me at work. Apparently 22 minutes, feels like an hour. Red face.
How are you feeling?
Knackered. Out of puff. Hey-ho, but I watched Billy's bum all the way here. There's a glass.
But how is Louise's back held up?
Quick update. Before I started, I was in a lot of pain due to a back problem, but before I started, these are the painkillers I did take. But now, because I'm fitter, taking more exercise, it means I'm not drugged up to the eyeballs half the time or complaining I'm sore.
It's now been a couple of months since we first met Billy and Louise, and I've headed back to Livingston to see a healthier and trimmer couple.
So you look well. How have you been?
Yeah, we're doing really well. Yes, it's been Very exciting time, yeah.
What are you doing?
Out cycling a lot, we're swimming, cutting the rubbish out of food and all this kind of stuff.
So what changes have you noticed?
My physio's over the moon with me. A lot less medication, not as sore, out and about, exercise. I see her once a month now, so she even gave me a hug. She was so impressed.
That's fantastic. You came into this with the silver wedding in mind in Cuba. So, I mean, what are you thinking in terms of a kind of long-term goal now?
Keep it up, because I've got the tickets. Tickets are here, so we've got the countdown started.
Yep.
Definitely, so just little and often. And just the slight changes to the diet are making a difference, and it gives you the to keep on going, so we won't need Greenpeace on the beach in Cuba.
No, we'll be away with it now.
I mean, how easy is it going to be to keep it up? It's all well and good when you feel well and you've just started to say, yes, I've changed my life, but how easy is it going to be to sustain?
I think it's, at the moment, it's quite easy to do it, but the changes that we're making actually, they're quite small. They're not massive changes that we've actually made, so they're quite little changes that we're making. I think it'll be difficult when we hit the winter and dark nights start kicking in. That's when we'll really struggle, but by that time we'll have been a habit and we'll actually get over that hump of actually doing exercise. So all these little changes should make a massive difference to us for next year.
Thanks
really
very much. We've had a ball.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you very much. It's been brilliant. Well done.
Thank you.
Well, I don't want to stand in the way of progress, so off you go. Enjoy your cycle and keep it up.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
So I think it's fair to say it's made a big difference to Billy and Louise. They look great, they feel well, and they've got that great holiday to Cuba to look forward to. They've definitely been coached off the couch.
Coached off the couch. Inspiring you to get up and get active. Sponsored by Healthier Scotland in association with the Daily Record.